We have heard of dropping the mic at a great performance, but what about you guys dropping the mic in the middle of one? Because pop superstar Justin Bieber made headlines over the weekend when, at his concert in Manchester, England, he literally dropped the mic, walked off the stage after asking his fans to stop screaming between songs. Before walking off, Bieber said to the crowd, "I appreciate all of the support, but the screaming in these breaks has got to stop. I don't think it's necessary when I'm trying to say something and you guys are screaming." Bieber also expressed the same sentiment at many of his shows last week as well, causing many people to label him a diva. So what do you guys think about that? Because, I don't know, it's hard for me. When I saw... Remember when you guys, there was a video that went around when Beyonce was at a concert and she was singing her heart out, and then in the middle of it, she stops and she said, "You guys, everybody on their phones, put your phone down right now. I want you to be in the moment. Watch me." And I wasn't there at the concert for Justin Bieber, but I think it's kind of cool that he was trying to say something meaningful. And I don't know, I've been at a few TRLs. I'm sure you've been around a lot of fans where they're screaming.
Girl, they're excited. Yes. You should be concerned when they're not screaming.
Yeah. But I think,
wait a minute.
But
they're applauding him. They're saying at the end of a song, what do you do at the end of a song? You clap. You say, "Oh my God, yes, that was great."
To be clear, though, he's not talking about clapping. He's talking about that straight
screaming.
But that's what you do.
That's what you do. I'm sorry, that's what you do at a concert. If you want a speaking engagement, you should set up speaking engagements.
Well, that's what happens when your audience is like 12 and 13 years old.
They're young.
And he getting older.
Excited.
And now he turning into Vice Principal Bieber. Okay, stop it. You know, it's like, give him some khakis and some glasses.
And those little girls paid, or their parents paid, or boys too, paid a lot of money for those tickets.
And some people travel from different places to come and see him.
Exactly, and he should be excited, but I think he's being a diva. I mean, listen, somebody has to pay for those Lamborghinis and Ferraris that he drives around on South Beach, and it's those people who pay good money to see him in the show.
Yes.
Yeah,
I would feel really sad if I paid for my child to go to something like that. Would you feel sad and they were told, "Stop screaming"?
So maybe he needs a break. Because I feel like he's been famous for a very long time. Yeah. Maybe he's been more famous than he hasn't. So maybe he forgot what that feels like, because that's when it can get a little dangerous. I never want to get to the point where I don't appreciate the excitement that my fans have for me. Because they're the reason why we're here. Our show is still on, right, Lonnie?
I agree with you, but do you think it's a lack of appreciation? Like, do you think that when you just...
No.
I think we might be jaded to it. I think we might be jaded a little bit.
She didn't say don't scream for me. She said be in the moment with me.
Look, I'm a performer, okay? And I can tell you, because this happened to me last... even though it's not, 30,000 people, it was like 300 people. And it's a different form of art. But I had this group of women, and thank you, ladies, for coming, but they were just loud, they were screaming, and it was to the point where I couldn't get the setup. And the whole point of the setup, you can't get the punchline, can't get the setup, because, I was like, hey, I done gained some weight. You ain't fit! They're like, okay.
Okay, can I ask a really honest question that no one wants to hear? I'm going to get hate for this, but here it goes.
Go for it, eh?
Okay.
I love y'all, though.
I'm just going to be really real. And maybe I'm old school performer. Maybe I'm into old school performers like Michael Jackson. I think Beyonce has a lot of that.
The Beatles.
The old, real, that you can command your audience. And I think, let me take it to Selena. Hold up, when she said, "Como la flor," and she said, "Shh."
Yes.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Because I was going to finish.
You have to, as an artist, be able to command your audience.
But you command them by, when it's a large crowd like that, and if they're talking, you just be quiet. You just stand there, and you stand there and let them keep screaming, because they're going to scream out to where they're tired, Justin. I understand where you're coming from, but sometimes you just got to just stand there and just I'm just going to wait for y'all and make it sexy.
Yes, there's a way. I'm telling you, if Beyonce told an audience, you guys have something really important. I can't tell you how to do it, but I'm sure that there is some sort of performance way.
So maybe he's just really frustrated.
I think he's irritated.
Yeah, I think
when you're irritable.
He also told the fans that he wasn't going to take photos with them anymore a while back.
So that's what I'm saying. That's why I think maybe
when
he
you need
just
a break.
A little break.
He's irritated.
to appreciate his fans once again. Does that make sense?
Yes,
Yeah,
totally.
I totally agree with you.
does.
I think he needs to take a break because he hasn't. He's just been continuously working.
Yeah.
And you know what? You got the money. But see, y'all don't understand. Some of us don't understand. He is a corporation now.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of pressure. You know, maybe he wants to take a break, but people are telling him he can't take a break. Baby, you can take a break.
Yes.
Nothing is more important than you, all right?
And being happy.
Take a
You always
break.
want to be gracious.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We've all been fans of things. It really does take a lot of work to be a fan.
yeah.
Like, even, I mean, we're not, you know, playing to a stadium, but our fans alone, yo, you guys go through a lot to get to this
here.
You gotta go online for tickets, which you don't always get because, you know, we get filled up. Not only that, but you gotta make it to the show.
Get here
park
early.
really far. I know you ladies in heels walked a really long way.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. We've walked it before. And you sit here and you bring us energy. Dude, shout out to our fans when you make it to the show, when you come here, because we want to meet you. We love you so much because you guys bring us love. Thank you.
But you don't take it out on your fans. That's why you see when some people, you see they take a little hiatus, you don't hear from them, you know, a little bit, because they taking a break from all of it,
It
you
can
know.
be overwhelming. Fame can be very overwhelming at times.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
you have to always be gracious and appreciative of the people who put you in your place.
We wouldn't be here without you guys.
Exactly.